and feel beautiful, because that's the type of vibes that she has. The royal influence has just been a blessing to me in so many levels. Ramona has been a gift to the world, and again, whenever she has something, I stop what I'm doing to come on. We just celebrated the PIC TV network 4th anniversary, and literally we had people from all over the world celebrating with our 4th anniversary, from stars to everyday people like me and you, to millionaires, to business owners, to entrepreneurs. It was amazing. And, you know, I'm so excited again for the opportunity to come on here. And today, after going to Paramount Studios, Warner Brothers, Jennifer Hudson Show, meeting people like Spike Lee, I just want to say, you know, never give up on your dreams. Never, ever, ever give up on your dreams. You know, when I started PIC TV Network 4 years ago, we had no money. We had no experience. We had empty television channels on Roku, and we started from ground zero. You know, that's why I will never forget people who started with me, you know, like Dr. Sheila McGrew, Alabama, who were honored last night with an award. Melvise from Colorado, who has her own publishing company. Can't never forget the Lady of Wisdom, who lost her mom last year, but she's still strong. This year, still strong. And Michelle Cox from Atlanta, Georgia. These people have been working with me and sticking with me. So never give up, because when God guides, He will provide whatever you need, especially when you are doing something to bless people. Always remember that it's the brand that counts. It's what you do for others. The more you get out the way and you put others in the way, the more you can grow. I was sitting at the barbershop yesterday and didn't know that the person who was waiting on to get in the chair was a millionaire. He was a millionaire. We talked afterwards, and he was talking to me, because relationship ties into destiny. That's why it's nice to be nice to everybody. He said to me, he is the president of this company. I can't say his name, the name of the company, but it's super big in Washington, D.C. And he knows about 40 millionaires. And I was like, okay, we need to talk. So we're going to lunch next week. We're going to talk about some amazing things that we're going to do together and collaborating. So it's always good to be nice to people, wherever you are. When your steps are ordered, you're going to meet the right people at the right time to get to the right place. I believe what you're looking for is looking for you. Who you're looking for is looking for you. I believe the timing is everything, especially when God orders your steps. I believe there's people around you who want to help you. More people want to help you than hurt you. If you get in that path of people who want to help you, you know, I live in Washington, D.C., the most powerful city on planet Earth, where the president resides, where we have the military force of the Pentagon. We have Fort Myers. We have, I mean, you think about it, well, we're surrounded by Washington, D.C., and a lot of things happening here. Department of Treasury, you know, Department of Defense, everything pops around in D.C. So I'm in the mix. I'm always out there to mix and mingle, to meet people. Kamala Harris, I've been in her presence 4 times, doing some media recording. The Congressional Black Caucus, with over 10,000 people been there. I was one of the ones recording with 77,000 people when he had the march in Washington for Kamala Harris. And I thank God for the next administration coming up. You know, for whatever is going to happen to help people, I'm always there. I'm always there to be in place in my city. I was listening to Bella as she was talking about connecting and being a part of the organizations that's out there. She was right pin on. Matter of fact, she's going to be coming on PIC TV Network to do a show. Yeah, it's so important. Relationship ties into destiny. I always tell my sons, who's home right now, Stephen Evans from California. He's getting ready to go to Berkeley to do music workshop up there with the students there. He just left Howard University to do a presentation there. So he's on the move. So I always tell him, you know, relationship ties into destiny. And then my other son, who's home for a minute, he's getting ready to go back to Nashville, Tennessee, Amos Evans. And you need to check him out. Steve O, the producer, on Instagram, YouTube, Steve O, the producer, and then so Amos Music Minded Evans. Both of my sons are doing some super great things in the world of music and entertainment, meeting people from all walks of life. Keisha Coles, that's my son who does the music events for her. Coco Jones, that's my son who does the events for her. As a matter of fact, she just did an amazing job at the Thanksgiving parade. Thank you. And yeah, so relationship ties into destiny. Everybody you meet has a part in your life, good, bad, or ugly. They have a part. They have a purpose. And don't always count the negative. Sometimes God can take a negative situation and make it into positive when you around people. So don't look at it from a negative, and always respect other people's time. There's a lot of people who's really busy, like me and other folks who are doing some amazing things. And I'm never, ever jealous of anybody. I always commend people. I always support people. I'm always there to boost people. I'm always there to motivate people. I'm always there to encourage people. You know, my mother taught me before she passed away, she said, David, if you can't say something good about somebody, don't say nothing at all. My mother always taught me that, and I never forgot that. It's about being nice to people, you know, no matter who you meet, you know, always be nice to them. Take time out to follow your heart, to bless people. And, you know, at the right time, at the right moment, great things will happen. I thank God for my brother Joe Hill, who was on. I connected him with Ramona. She's been to Washington, D.C. at least twice to do some amazing things. Want to give God the praise for everything. You know, I'm in my wisdom years. My 60s. I'm trying to, you know, be in my wisdom years. And every time I come on television to do anything, people are watching. People are watching. People are watching. People are watching. That's why I always try to do my best to present and represent my city, Washington, D.C. I'm a gatekeeper here in D.C. And, you know, I want to be the person that, you know, when you talk about the Chamber of Commerce, the Black Chamber of Commerce, I'm right there with the president, standing beside him, meeting people, talking to folk, making sure that I do my part in helping people. And as we go into 2025, there is a vision that I have for PIC TV Network. And I'm starting also social media training sessions, which is an amazing opportunity to help people in the social media world with AI, you know, ChatGPT, amazing things popping up. But there's a lot of people who still don't know. And that's why I'm connecting with them. And God dropped in my spirit about 7 or 8 years ago to do this training sessions. So we're going to be doing some amazing things in 2025. Matter of fact, I'll be talking with the millionaire about how he wants to help support this vision. Yeah. So, you know, again, when we talk about PIC TV Network, social media training sessions that I'll be doing in 2025, it's just going to explode to a whole different level. You know, I believe that 2, it means double, and a 5 means grace. So you got double 2025. Double grace coming along for us to do some amazing things. And yeah, I have my own project 2025, and that means to work my craft and to plan my work, because proper preparation prevents poor performance. Plan your work and work your plan. I've been blessed to have 24 managers that works with me on PIC TV Network, and more are coming to be the CEO and to be in a position where when I speak, people are listening, learning, and I'm learning, and I'm listening too. And for all the business leaders out there, all the entrepreneurs out there, never be afraid to elevate people around you, you know, because there will never be elevation without separation. You got to elevate people. When I met Michelle Cox, I said, you know what, I'm going to make you a public relations person. And now she's an executive director with PIC TV Network. Same thing with Mel Beast. Same thing with the Lady of Wisdom from Mississippi and Dr. Sheila McGrew. These are my core people. and I have many, many more. But I'm not afraid to elevate people, because elevation is going to bring forth that separation that makes you greater. You know, never be afraid to elevate people around you and give them some of that power, give them some of that same type of authority that you have to help boost what you're doing. You know, when many hands lighten the load. So when you bring other people into power positions, that means more work can be done. I think about a football team. You not only have an owner, you have a coach, and you have those coaches who have coaches. You know, it's a whole lot of people that bring forth their part and playing their part and role when you're doing a team. You know, and football team is a great analogy. How all of those players, I think there's 52 players out there, but they have the quarterback coach, the defense coach, the line coach. You have all these people out there who has accountability. And giving a shout out to one of my family members who is a coach with the Dallas Cowboys. I'm not going to say his name because I'm a Commanders fan. But one of my blood family relatives is a coach for the team with the Dallas Cowboys. I'll leave that alone for a minute. But yeah, there's a whole bunch of accountability that goes out there when you are working with a team, and to know your role and to play your role and to do your best in what you do is so important. Thank you for watching our channel on PIC TV Network. Yeah, and let me just say, PIC TV, we are doing some amazing things on Roku. Again, if you don't have a Roku, you need to go out there Black Friday, get one. I know I gotta go.
No, not yet. Of course, I'm coming on with you because you're dropping all of these major gems and you're just leaving people. I love so many of them. I want to point some of them out and reiterate some of them. I want to circle back to a couple of them and make sure that nobody missed these points that you dropped, because you said that you have your own project 2025, which was to elevate others and which was to take your business to the next level. And I think that was a loaded message for everybody. Maybe some people are still reeling and dealing with the results of the election and things of that nature. But one thing I've always said, yes, I have always taken the privilege to vote and made sure I did so. However, I never attached to the outcome. I've never attached to the end result. What I did was I did my part, like you just finished so eloquently sharing, David Evans, with your team of 24 managers that you've built. Everybody has their part. I love the football analogy. Every person on the team has a part in the big vision.
And when one win, Ramona, we all win. Even the water boys. When you get the Super Bowl rings go to the owners and the coaches. Everybody get a ring. So there's no room to be jealous.
Yes, because they all took part in making it happen, right? And nobody could have won without everybody doing their part. And I absolutely love it.
Even though I don't like the Dallas Cowboys because I'm a Commanders fan, but I have a loved one. One of my family members is a coach with the Dallas Cowboys. So I gotta give him some love. You know what I'm saying? Even though I gotta still love him because he's a family member. And I really believe, Ramona, that there can never be elevation without separation. Sometimes you have to separate. When the plane flies from Reagan National Airport, it moves from the ground to the air because it separates. Because there will never be elevation without separation. But what a lot of people don't understand is they get upset with the separation. They get mad when somebody falls out. It's a part of elevation. It's a part of growth.
Absolutely.
You can't stay.
So true.
Ramona, you had some kids. They can't stay in your stomach for after 9 months. You're going to kick them out. You said,
that's right. In fact, they don't want to stay in the same place. They don't want to stay stagnant, right? So they come out on their own because they're ready, right? So the same thing happens to people in your business. So David, you said when God guides, He will provide. I want to definitely highlight that for everybody out there. If you missed it, we did share that nugget as well. And everyone you meet is a part of your destiny. Everyone you meet is a part of your destiny. Good, bad, or indifferent. Yes, good, bad, or indifferent. There's a lesson. There's a lesson in,
Yeah,
in
Moses.
that connection, right?
Yeah,
There's a
when
lesson
Moses.
that you had to take away, right?
Yeah, Moses needed Pharaoh. Pharaoh was one of the ones that God used to build Moses' character, to stand on. I mean, so every good, bad, and ugly, the divorce had to happen. The kids, somebody had to go out your life. You had to lose that job. It was a part of the process.
Absolutely.
And what if all things?
Let's talk about that a little bit. Let's talk about that a little bit. Just a couple of more points, and then we're going to let you get going because I know how busy you are. However, if those things never had happened, if none of the challenges that you just went through never happened, then that means that you would be still stuck where you were 5 years ago, 10 years ago, 15 years ago. And can you imagine that? Can you imagine still being back there 10 years ago, 15 years ago, because none of the challenges that you faced and embraced and grew through to get you where you are today. And I love that you also said that these are your wisdom years. These are the years that you are now living through all of those lessons that turned into blessings.
And you taught me, Ramona, God's separation. You taught me that, you taught me, Ramona, you said when God, it was
rejection is rejection. It was the comment about rejection that you always.
God's rejection is his protection. God's rejection. Ramona taught me that, everybody. Let me point over there. Ramona taught me this one. God's rejection is your protection. When it's some doors you're not meant to go into, some people you're not meant to connect with. It's rejection. It's his protection. He's protecting you.
And everybody can't go. Everybody can't go with you.
There you go. There you go. I mean, it's amazing. It's amazing.
Doesn't mean that they aren't going to accomplish their dreams and goals. They just have a different path.
Yeah, there you go.
So everybody can't go where you are going.
Yeah, there you go.
And Bella has been giving you all sorts of love here, by the way.
Bella is a
first anniversary PIC TV. She said that earlier. We put that on the screen.
Bella is the energy booster. She is an energy booster. You know, I've been working with Bella for about 3 years. Every time I talk to Bella, it's like going to the doctor. It's like going to the doctor getting a shot. Bella gonna say, "Okay, roll your sleeve up, David." Oh, come on, Bella. Like I said, no, I'm gonna give you a shot. Boom. She's gonna give you a booster.
That's right. She is definitely a burst of energy, and I absolutely love it. And we've been on several stages, like with you in Clubhouse as well, where we all started and got to know each other. And look at what happens. Speaking about change and growth, look at what happens. In the middle of the pandemic, three guys, I believe, come up with an idea to put people together again because of the lockdown. And they create something called Clubhouse, where people were clamoring to get in. People were selling links to get in because it was an invite only in the beginning. And then here we are. Without it, none of us would know each other. None of us would have met each other. None of us would be here today in Royal Influencers Organization, which I decided from Clubhouse, the idea of Clubhouse, so many people really enjoyed the social audio app, listening to other people speak, that I decided, and I came from old school business where we did these events live. So I said, you know what, why don't we now recreate the same exact thing, but make it into a virtual conference. And now you get to see, still staying in the comfort of your home, protected, but you get to see the people that you're listening to speak live and still get the value. And now you still get the audio and the visual all collectively combined. And that's what many businesses and entrepreneurs did. And that is exactly what PIC TV does as well. It's no different. It's when you bring people on to your platform to do their shows, people all over the world. You brought me on to do a spotlight, and Bella was right there in the chat. And there was people like Noala Naughton was over in Scotland and was there on the actual spotlight interview from all over the globe. People were there. So I definitely just wanted to commend you and highlight PIC TV Network. And again, congratulate you on 4 years. And I absolutely love the story of how you created PIC TV Network was out of the loss of your sister. And it was to pay homage to her and do something in her honor and her favor. And I definitely love that story behind it. And that is exactly why it's still here 4 years later, as a matter of fact, because it was built on that particular premise and foundation of paying homage to your sister, your late sister. So I definitely wanted to thank you. And Christina has been showing your phone number. Please tell everybody how to follow you Where do they follow you on IG? And what's
all you have to do,
how they can contact
everywhere. Yeah, PIC TV Network Studio Line 202-505-2837. Turn on your television and Roku. Download the PIC TV Network in your search bar. Watch all of our shows and programs and channels. We're growing like crazy. Ramona,
and what's the channel number? What is the channel number?
Well, we have multiple channels, but channel 1000 Live is on. But we have the cooking channel, the food channel, the business channel, the spotlight. All those channels are on. Ramona, I want to say thank you again to the Royal Influencers organization. You're the only one that I was take time out on my day off to work. I take time out because I love you. I support you. I'm there because I believe you're doing some amazing things. And anybody, Ramona, think about, I'm at the barbershop yesterday and a millionaire sits in the chair. After I gets up and he starts talking and we connect. You never know when you're going to meet people. We have a meeting next week. He knows 40 millionaires, 40 millionaires in this DC area. And I'm sitting down with, so you never know. That's why it's so nice, Ramona. Please, thank you for being so humble. Thank you for being so nice. And those out there, never overlook anybody thinking because they in the barbershop, they just getting the hair. You don't know who you're going to meet at the hairdresser, nail salon, beauty parlor, restaurant, churches, club. You don't know who you're going to run into that's going to tie into your destiny.
We're all just one relationship away from that life-changing momentum that we need. So absolutely.
Thank you. I know I gotta go.
That's Bella. Bella is blowing the chat up as she always does. That's right, Queen. Legacy is so important. Absolutely. So thank you. And David Evans, you are welcome to join the Preneur Queen Club. That my community that I am going to be rebranding. It was just for women, and now I'm getting ready to rebrand it it's only $5 a month, by the way, but I'm getting ready to do workshops. We're going to have 2-hour masterminds every month because, like you just said, 2025 is going to be game-changing and life-changing for a lot of business, a lot of people, and some people who have always wanted to be in business or always wanted to start a business, or they've hit that ceiling where they don't know exactly what the next steps are. And everybody that I'm connected to, I'm going to be bringing these speakers in to also share major value in this mastermind. So feel free to join that community as well. The link, Christina can put the link at the bottom of the screen, and then she'll flash your phone number one more time at the bottom of the screen as well, because she's getting ready to speak, by the way. Christina is coming up. There you go. There is the link. royalinfluencersorganization.com/community is the way that you guys can join my community for only $5 measly a month. And guess what? You get in right now. Guess what's in there? There's already masterclasses on speaking. There's masterclasses on networking already right there. Little short, quick, concise, and clear masterclasses are already there with a bunch of other major value, but I'm getting ready to rebrand it. And then it's going to go up just a little bit for 2025, probably the second quarter, beginning of the second quarter. So get in early, get in now, and you'll be grandfathered in at that price. Your price will not change. So I definitely want to highly encourage each and every one of you to go to royalinfluencersorganization.com/community and get into the community for $5 a month. And then your number again to join and get on a call with you and set up a call is 202. Go ahead and finish the number. 202-505-2837. There you go. It's right there on the screen. If you're doing your own show, getting more engaged. There you go. What's the website?
A website at watchpictv.com. Ramona, I love you. You got to come back on.
You back. Absolutely. And thank you. And let me just shout this out too. There it is right there, watchpictv.com. So I met David Evans in person at an event that I was co-hosting for another young lady, and that was back in May. And he is absolutely phenomenal in person. He's a super host. He is a super host, makes you feel so warm, so welcome. Anything you need, he is at your beck and call. He is a wonderful host. When you come in town, he wants to know, he checks to make sure you landed. As soon as we landed, he asked, before I even took off, he said, "What time do you land?" As soon as we landed, he said, "Are you good?" He said, "What time are you on your way to your location yet?" And he was always there, connected, plugged in, checking on you. And that makes the world of a difference. So I definitely just wanted to thank you publicly.
That's my mother, Ramona. That's Mother Evans, who passed away. My mother told me, if I can't be nice to nobody, don't be nice at all. I didn't do that. My mother did that. My mother raised me right, and my father raised me right. So I always give props to.
Absolutely. She is super, she is proud. And I also just want to give you credit for raising your sons really well, who's doing phenomenal things in the music industry. Stevie O, the producer, if you go back to my feed on YouTube where you guys are, by the way, if you're on YouTube, subscribe. I see the numbers going up a little bit right now. So definitely subscribe to my YouTube channel as well. If you're there watching, drop a replay comment as well, because you guys have been offered phenomenal. Even the replay of the AI Business Incubator that took place right there in the Washington, D.C. area, Waldorf, Maryland, the earlier part of the month at the first weekend. You guys can get that replay for 30% off by using the word Royal, and you don't want to miss it. You can take your business to new heights, new levels by all of these phenomenal AI experts that were there dropping major value. So I definitely just wanted to share that as well. DM the word. Oh, somebody in the YouTube just put a like up, and I just saw it pop on the screen. So they are definitely watching, David. And thank you so much again for taking time out. Your screen has been freezing a little bit. Just wanted to let you know that. I don't think it's frozen now, but I popped in a little early because your screen had froze. So I wanted to make sure that if you went out completely with your audio, that I would be here ready. So Bella has some fire in the chat. She's the one in the chat and YouTube putting up all of the love. And then she said, I love PIC TV. There you go. Great comments here. And there is watchpictv.com. And there you go. So thank you, thank you, and thank you. And guess what, guys? You are getting ready for a treat. So Christina is eagerly waiting in the back channel to come up. So I'm going to take you down, David Evans. Thank you so much for being here. And Christina Baca, everybody has been hearing her name and hearing all of these accolades that everybody gives her for working the back channel single-handedly like she does, and so well. And she is now becoming a speaker. We've been working on this for so long, and she was inspired by Sir James Dentley when he was sharing about building business and things like that. And she is now rebuilding a business and starting a business from scratch again. And here she is getting ready to come up and share with us for about 15 minutes. She's going to come up and share with us. Hello, Christina Baca. You look beautiful. You're muted, sweetie. Unmute your microphone. There you go. She's so accustomed to being backstage muted that she came on stage, because when she's working backstage, she's always muted. So I'm going to get out of your way, Christina Baca, who is the administrative assistant and an ambassador of the Royal Influencer Organization, which we are getting ready to take this to new levels and new heights for 2025. So if you are here, you are in the right place. You definitely want to subscribe. Go to royalinfluencersorganization.com, and that's my website. And in the upper left corner, it's a subscribe button. If you have not subscribed yet, go there and subscribe to Royal, because you're getting ready to start getting a series of valuable emails and information that's going to keep you on the cutting edge, and you will learn first. Exactly. You will hear about everything that we're going to be doing first right there on that website. So I'm going to get out of your way, 15 minutes. I'm going to come back up and we're going to chat a little bit about your business. So let's go. Christina Baca is in the house. Everybody gets to meet you in person as well. So I'm going to get out of the way, Christina, and let you do what you do best.
Why, hello, everyone. It has been a pleasure being with you all. And you guys may know me as an administrative assistant